12, that's right. Ready? Hello and welcome to San Marino Stadium. Steve Toll with Mitch Lehman for tonight's contest between the visiting Newport Harbor Sailors and the San Marino Titans. If you haven't been reading the news, you've missed it. The Titans have depleted at a lot of talent positions tonight. Bo Hobby, the star running back, out. Carson, quarterback, out. Starting center, Tommy Long, out. Smith, our star receivers, out. Lots of both defensive positions. The Titans have this game completed. And up to a lot of second string or even changing player. Try to do a position. Both teams only have one blemish on their record. The Titans are 4-1 and Newport Harbor 3-1. But Mitch, let me tell you something. I have dived deep into the stats. Yesterday in the JV game, to do it again.
Nathan Farado, 21, with the start for the Titans.
Big returns.
With 21, Samuel Pfeffer.
But tonight they
returns to the 29-yard line.
They're looking for a new middle linebacker.
First down, Newport Harbor.
It looks like they'll move Susmono and
quarterback 13, Cole Levin.
Cole Levin, Mitch, and just in the 3 games where I was able to pick up stats, he's thrown 10 interceptions. Watch him because he shows where he's going.
Wait, is this Mitch Lehman or Cole Lavin that's throwing all these interceptions? Lavin on the run, and he's got about 8, almost 10 yards before he's going to be brought down by a defensive back. Not good to have tackles made in the defensive backfield, but that's Wendling with the stop, and very close to a first down.
And Levis brought down by number 17. Eddie this year, but it's
Jackson Wendling.
He's a tough guy.
Richardson also went on the stop.
Defensively, he's going to come up.
Gain of 10 yards. First down.
Their passing game is pretty good. They don't throw too much long now. Watch them throw long. They like to throw short. They like to do the little flip out to the receiver. The Titans, if they watch the quarterback, could pick one of those off, and I might anticipate even a pick 6.
Okay, Steve Toll is going out on a limb and predicting a pick 6. Care to make that interesting? Here's a handoff to a receiver coming around the corner on an end around, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Nice play by number 13, Jake Leftwich. Short gain on the play of about 4 yards.
Leftwich does a good job just bring it out. Jason Leftwich coming with allows the pickoff. They're talking about a penalty, but I don't see a flag down there. Charlie Dave's providing his opinion as to what's going to happen. Nope, they're going to pick it up, and they're going to set the ball with about a 4-yard gain. So that'll leave 2nd and 6.
Gain of 5, second down 5. They moved it a little bit, Steve. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's quite all right. Doesn't matter.
That involved math on my part. Not very good.
Nice hit by Leftwich. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Sailors. Saw this same uniform combination here yesterday in a freshman game, in the Newport Harbor freshmen defeated San Marino by a final score of 26-0. Lavin is the quarterback. Fakes the handoff. Straight drop back. Now he rolls to his right, looking downfield. Linez almost gets him. And the pass is going to be intercepted by Wendling.
don't break. They got to
take over
at
the 48-yard line, first down.
because he was able to run what, but he looks at his receiver the entire time, and Wembley does a pretty good job.
Quarterback is number 10, Connor Short. Connor Short is in quarterback duties as the aforementioned Cade Wentz is not able to play due to a shoulder injury from last week. End around. Oh, what a keeper. Nice motion in the backfield by Short, and he'll get about a 2-yard gain on the play before he's brought down by number 44. That's Connor Spence.
Well, that's good about number 44, Connor Spence, before the Sailors work with this offensive team.
Second down 8.
So is Yaramardi, and so you're not going to see too much different. You see man in motion, maybe a jet run, maybe not.
Second down and 2. Short with the ball carrier up the middle, and he's tripped up by number 13. That is Chad Costi. Gain of about 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up third down and 3.
The ball carrier. Chad Costi was for Newport Harbor linebackers. A lot of big guys.
5 yards.
They close on the
Third
hole
down and 3. Third and 3 for the Titans. Nice run by Short. Short going to throw. First time in the game. Has a man far side of the field. And it's caught over there by, that is Leftwich. And Leftwich is brought down, but not before he has a San Marino first down.
Leftwich missed a couple
Short pass complete with the 13. Leftwich
which is a number 20, not a football injury. But it was
to the 39-yard line, first down, San Marino.
Picks up the first down.
Nice throw by Short, and the Titans will get a fresh set of downs at the 39-yard line.
Good decision by the Titans. Get him in the passing game, make it a short pass, build that confidence.
Connor hands it off to Leftwich on the end around. Leftwich trying to break it. Leftwich is down inside the 30-yard line before he's run out of bounds. I think we have a penalty marker on the field. We do. Leftwich, the ball carrier, penalty marker on the field. Stop made by number 18, Brian Bailey.
Some guy, and they just say that's a holding penalty. It's typically not, but you're out in the open. I don't know who they call it on, but I tell you, I've not indicated yesterday in the JV game, wherever they run the edge, run around like that, they always catch someone in a holding. So that'll be brought back.
Tough 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, moves the ball to the 40-yard line. First down and 11.
So it hurts the Titans only in the yard sense. Thank you, Paul.
First down and 11 for the Titans after the holding call and a nice run by Jake Leftwich. Short is in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Yaramati. Ball's on the ground. Fumble picked up by the Sailors, and the Sailors get a turnover right back, and they'll snap it near the 50-yard line.
And Coach Hobby, that's the Titans.
Some of the play is recovered by the Sailors, and to Jack Phillips with the ball for Newport Harbor. First down, the Sailors at the 48-yard line.
Because they were moving the ball pretty well. A penalty and a turnover, those types of things kill you. Let's hope they can get it back.
So, good things going for the San Marino offense until that was an end around to Nevin Yaramati, and it looks like they weren't clear on who was going to take the ball, and it's fumbled, and it's picked up by Newport Harbor, and we have a whistle on the play.
Well, they're making Chris Wick come out because of blood, and so Sam Fu will replace him. So that's a little tight. You know, he's got a little scrape on his elbow, and so they'll put a Band-Aid on it, and he'll go back there in the next play. But it's you know, you kind of wonder why I even call him that. But
Wick, one of, if not the best defensive player on the Titans, and if I were the quarterback, I'd say, okay, what's his place? Titan defensive line makes a shift. Handoff to the fullback up the middle, and lots of running room for Newport Harbor all the way down to the 22-yard line. Tackle made by Jake Leftwich. First down for the Sailors, but we've got a penalty marker on the field. Penalty marker on the field holding is indicated against the Sailors.
The area that the new linebacker came in, Sam Fu, he didn't attack the hole like Chris Wick would have. But fortunately, a penalty is going to bring it
Jake
back.
Leftwich with the tackle for the Titans negates a 37-yard gain.
Calls to destroy big pickups, and that will now
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, moves the ball back to the 40-yard line, and brings up first and 18.
And the game's going to start settling down now. The Titans probably came in a little intimidated by the size, not only of their squad, but the individuals on the squad. Same thing happened in the JV game yesterday. But one thing settled down, then people realize it's just another football game.
Justin McCoy, number 33, was the ball carrier. They give it right back to McCoy, and he's going to be tripped up behind the line of scrimmage by Ethan Lainez.
Well, Lainez is...
Tackle made by number 34, Ethan Lainez.
They've moved them out a little further. They've gone with a three-man front today.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up second down and 16.
Dropped one of the linemen back into a linebacker position. That three-man front there was successful.
Ooh, Titans jumped big time as the long count got both number 90 Charlie Daves and number 72 Karusha Sebi. I think that Daves was the one who broke the plane, and that'll give 5 more yards to the Sailors. Offsides is indicating it's the Titans.
More than ever, watch the ball.
Brings up second down and 12.
Watch the ball. Don't listen to the hard count.
So it'll be a second down and 12 for the Sailors. They'll snap it from the 47-yard line. Lavin to pass, throws, incomplete, knocked down by Sean Richardson.
Richardson does a good job.
Lavin's pass is number 19, Aiden Bolts.
The whole way where it's going.
Batted away by number 12, Sean Richardson. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 11.
They're doing a good job of reading his eyes exactly. If they're going to stick with the passing game, the Titans are doing a good job jumping in that covered slot.
You know, Steve, of all the things that Mike Hobby has done here in his 7+ years at San Marino High School, he beats these guys. You can just put this at the very top of the list. Summit, all those teams that they beat in 2015. This would be the biggest magic act that we have. Pass is incomplete. Good coverage on the play. Oh, and here comes Sean. Never turned around. A lot of people are oohing that call, but he never turned around and played the ball.
Yeah, but he cannot turn around.
Pass
if
is
he doesn't make
incomplete.
contact, and I question the level of contact on
Intended
that.
for 19,
It looked like
Aiden
he
Bolts.
had none.
Richardson
but you're
on
right,
coverage
he did
for
not
the
turn
Titans.
around, and traditionally they're going to call that against
Penalty
you.
marker on the
But there's
field.
got to be some contact.
So he is called for face guarding, is what the old call used to be. You got to turn around and play the ball, and as a defensive back, there's this.
Nope, they're picking it up.
Oh, so they're going to say there isn't.
No foul. The call was natural. It was the other side of turn around. Because that line judge on the opposite side said there was no contact. And so the Titan defense comes up with another stop off the turnover. So hopefully now things will settle down and we can get into an offensive scheme.
Number 10, Rich Lemon in punt formation for the Sailors. Richardson deep for the Titans. So Richardson is deep. Rich Lemon is the punter. And he gets off a very low boot, takes a hop at the 25-yard line, and Richardson's going to let it roll, and it'll be blown dead at the 13. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans.
Ball blown dead at the 13-yard line. First down, San Marino. On the ground, bounces along. You try to pick that up. Next thing you touch it, it's a fumble. So good job for the Titan defense now. We have an opportunity for that offense. As we say, we've got the first couple of guys touch the ball. The Titans set the ball coming in from Tommy Long.
First down.
And Connor Short coming in for Cade Wentz. They weren't playing that position at the beginning of last game.
Short the quarterback, motion man, and they're going to fake to Leftwich, and then Short is dropped, and he is dropped big time.
Just a missed block by the Titans front 5.
Cutter.
No
Jack Phillips. 3-yard loss on the play. Second down and 13. Boy, that guy, whoever that was, Phillips, I just called his name, so I should know who it is. Jack Phillips, number 2, was in the backfield almost as fast as Short was. So the tailback is Nevin Yaramati, who took the place of Bo Hobby last week. And Short to throw, fires this direction, has a man, it's Wick, and Wick drives his legs. And he's going to be close to the 20-yard line. Nice run by Wick, about an 8-yard pickup.
Nice route by Wick. Came back.
Short pass is complete to the receiver,
who stopped
made by number 8, Ronan
Sharp
Reed.
pass by Short. Short, though, has to make sure that he looks someplace else before
Get it, 9 yards, third down and 4.
Because if they jump the ball, that's 6.
Third down and 4 for the Titans. A little more tight formation this time. 2 wide receivers. The slots are way in. No running back is near Short. Now Nevin comes in motion. Short's going to keep it, and he's going to be brought down short of the first down. No pun intended. Tackle made by number 44. That's Connor Spence, and the Titans are going to have to kick.
Connor Spence just out there, number 47, the linebacker.
Lost of a yardage level, brings up first and
Actually,
4.
this defensive lineman was able to do a good job and get in there and cut the Titans off on that run on
Barraza in punt
option.
formation.
And so the Titans.
Number 33, Justin McCoy, deep for the Sailors. I think that's Bam Bam Barraza, who, that was almost blocked. Good kick by Barraza. That's a very good San Marino bounce. And we'll be down at the 44-yard line.
Barraza's kick down.
I've seen action defensively. He suffered
37 yards on the kick by Barraza.
But they needed a punter with
First down, Newport
Barraza was a
Harbor
punter.
at the 44-yard line.
And then he got hurt. Wentz came in and punted, then he got hurt, but they cleared him to punt, which is obviously a very important step in his return, and a good punt by him as he just got that ball away.
First down for Newport Harbor, 0-0, 0-0, 5:55 to go here in the first quarter. We haven't given you a score, sorry about that. We haven't given you a time, so we've played 6 minutes and 5 seconds, and we are scoreless. And that's probably already a surprise to a lot of people who might have been handicapping this game between a school in Newport Harbor that is 2.5 times the size of San Marino. Lavin back to throw, screen pass, and that's going to be snuffed out very well by Wendling. Nice play by Jackson Wendling. Pass was received by McCoy.
Well, good read by the
number 33, Justin McCoy. 9 yards on the field.
A film room
Tackle made by
you
number
see it, you
17,
see the
Jackson
offensive
Wendling.
line move. You get out there, and now Wentz has to come out Jackson has to come out for a play, and he will be replaced by number 58. That is Johnny Pugh, a sophomore, who will move in the outside linebacker position.
Ineligible receiver downfield against Newport Harbor.
Oh, that is been there, done that, Mitch.
Steve, how many? Is that the walk of shame back to the offensive huddle after a nice 25-yard gain and it's called back?
When the quarterback threw the ball to me.
Tony moves the ball back to the 34-yard line.
You want to release, someone's got to
brings up first down and 20.
Snuck down a little early, and I guess it's not a last down, but so it'll be 1st and 20, another break for the Titans.
First down and 20 for the Sailors. 0-0, 5:34 to go here in the first quarter, and this is in September 21st, and it's already senior night the way our schedule is. Pass is incomplete. Nice coverage on the play by Richardson. That'll bring up second down and 20.
Richardson is really
Last pass is
stepping up as
incomplete.
the
Number
defensive
19,
star, and
Aiden Golds, the
his
intended
coverage
receiver,
is
Sean
actually
Richardson, number
been
12.
twice,
Defending
almost
for the
picked up a
Titans.
ball, picked off a ball
Incomplete
earlier.
pass brings up
So I
second
think
down
the Titans
and 20.
really have studied this quarterback and are taking advantage of his discrepancies.
Second down and 20. Clock stopped with 5:23 to go now in the first quarter. Lavin very poised in the pocket. There's a handoff. Oh, no, I take that back. Keeper by Lavin had everybody fooled, and he's going to be knocked down at about the 43-yard line. Nice defensive play along the way by Seth Matsumoto.
Lavin, the ball carrier, brought down to 18,
not
Seth
being
Matsumoto.
caught on the back. On
Gain of 8 yards brings up third down and 12.
That quarterback, that's the second time
16.
Cole Lavin, they list him as a sophomore, Mitch.
And looks like a very tall guy, very poised in the pocket, though. When he goes through some fakes, he has very, very quiet feet. That pass is complete, and that's going to be a first down for the Sailors.
Just a simple route up along the sidelines, dump it off to him.
Caught by number 19, Aiden Goltz.
hard to defend against that without any pressure. And that
Gain is to the 44-yard line, first down, Newport Harbor.
That's who they sent in the program, but he has not been their regular quarterback.
And he's not 6 feet tall either, I can tell you that. Let's see if I have somebody else on their Max Preps roster, Steve. You know, we'll probably have some parents who will...
That's Rory McCrary is listed at 5'10". He's the one.
And this is McCoy around the far side. McCoy spins, and he will get inside the 40-yard line before he's tripped up by number 90. That is Charlie Daves.
Justin McCoy, the ball carrier, brought number 90, Charlie Daves.
You never know when
He's
something
6,
might happen.
second down and 4.
So you follow that play to its end. Charlie Daves, you played with injuries all year long, and really doing a good job. Big, strong kid.
Well, Steve, I'll tell you this. Max Preps has it listed as Lavin too, but they have him at 6'1", at Max Preps does. So he's only 6 feet in our program. So he's growing by the second. Lavin rolling this way, wants to throw over the middle, had a man that was wide open, but it's incomplete.
Lavin's pass.
Another illegal man
County
down
marker on the field.
If I take a look at, they're looking at number 54.
Number 10, Rich Lemon, the intended receiver. Incomplete pass.
That is
An eligible receiver downfield again
That's
against
right,
the Sailors.
Dylan
Jake
Schmidt
Leftwich
as
was defending for the Titans.
a 5'10", 140 senior. And number 54 out there is not a 5'10", 140 senior. So it is another illegal man downfield. They looked at
He moves the ball back to the 48-yard
They're
line.
not supposed to be down here, and so they called it on him.
Brings up second down and 14.
So, Mitch, we do have some numbers mixed up because I'm taking a look at, you can see the offensive lineman 54 out there. They list him in the program as 5'10", 140 senior. This kid is not 5'10". I don't know why. Oh, there's a 5-yard penalty on it. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Ball is moved to the 43-yard line and brings up second down and 8.
Down.
And I have no idea why, but they did move it there. Well, you know what? We've got 2 rosters, and that's all we can do. So, as far as we know, it's
We do best.
totally exactly. Lavin, the quarterback, takes the snap, straight drop back, has some pressure from the backside, and he's brought down. Ethan Linez.
Losses back to the 49-yard line.
Down a bit. Linez's
Third down and 17.
was able to shake him up. So we're bringing in number 44. That's Dawes. See if they get a little bit better outside protection. What they've done is they've moved Bo Perez back into a linebacker spot. Last week he had a great game from the defensive end position.
He did. Lavin looking this way to throw into the corner. Richardson has a beat on it. It was knocked away from Richardson by Yaramati.
Lavin's pass is incomplete. Nevin Yaramati, number 6, and number 12, Sean Richardson, defending for the Titans. Number 24, Chase Greer, the intended receiver. Incomplete pass brings up 4th and 17.
Could have called a fair catch on that.
Number 10, Rich Lemon in punt formation for the Sailors. Number 12, Sean Richardson, deep for San Marino.
As they get ready to punt.
So Richardson deep for the Titans. Kick by Lemon. It's not a bad one. Goes into the corner, and it will go out of bounds at about the 16 or 17-yard line.
Well, they
Lemon's kick the 16-yard line.
240
First down, San Marino.
as the crowd applauds the defense, who's done a good job keeping Newport Harbor off the ball, off the board. The Titans now, this is the second time.
Reminder, we've got a phone that was turned into the press box,
inside
and it
the
is
yard line.
a Hello Kitty phone, and if it's yours and you're missing it, go on to the press box and claim it.
The
Phone,
Titans looking to get something.
Hello Kitty covered here in the press box. Thank you.
First down for the Titans, and Short's going to keep it. Put the ball away, Connor. He had it out there like the proverbial loaf of bread, and he will get a couple yards on the play.
Yeah, Connor will do that.
Connor Short, the ball carrier.
Leave that ball out and leave it exposed. And
Sometimes number 44, Connor Spence, gain of 2.
we're not getting
Second down, 8.
Second down and 8 for the Titans. Much more tight formations with the quarterback, Connor Short, Steve, than we see in the past. There's a handoff to Yaramati. Yaramati trying to turn the corner, gets up at about the 25-yard line before he's brought down.
They had, I know they had 4 and Heaven Yaramati, so
Third down and 1.
they had another offensive lineman out front. They sealed the inside, but a good job by their linebacker was able to cut us off.
Third down and 1 for the Titans. 1:34 to go in the first quarter, and we are scoreless to many people's surprise. Not Steve Talt. He's been very much sticking by the Titans' chances here tonight. And this is going to be Short up the middle, and he will have a first down. Nice run by Connor Short.
That was nice one. Nice hole up foot that time, but Connor Short.
The ball carrier, first down, San Marino. Tackle made by number 3, number 19. Gain us to the 29-yard line, first down, San Marino.
The Titans pick up a first down here, a much needed first down to get things. That's 2 first downs in a row. So hopefully the Titans can continue on this. Just take your time. Take a lot of time off.
That's right, and Mike Hobby's going to want to see a lot of long, time-consuming drives. Nice run by Short as he gets about 5 more yards on the play.
Yeah, they may want to think not running him for a play. He looks a little beat up.
Connor Short, the ball carrier.
Tackle made by number 29, Brendan Duffy. 1 yard gain on the play for Short. Second down and 2.
Is Mitch that they're doing a good job.
Connor Short, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 13, Chad Conti. Gain us to the 43-yard line.
This is
First down, San Marino.
out there as the first quarter comes to an end. But hey, folks, at the end of the first quarter, let's acknowledge our senior cheerleaders. I'll do that in first. Is Mary Alfred Larry, come on down, Roy. We've been during the tournament for 3 years. Captain of the students, ultimate leaders, Mary's Austin, we're struggling with the horse games. Now, as PTSA representative, junior class, and so something else happened. She's thankful to the church for a lot of pleasure in school. She's made along the way. Our founders, Mercy High School, it's just for the homecoming week. Your reminder, I'll share the tonight, if you want to know, Mary Alfred. Despite the fact that this is Lindsay back in high school during 4 years in the field with Catherine solo. We're all performing, dancing, and cheering on her peers. She's cheering her parents right now out of attitude. In every game, she's a second-year dance company member, and though she won't major in dance, wishes to continue dancing in college. Lindsay Castreje. How about Catherine Castreje? She's a senior on varsity Yale, and worked as one of the captains. She's been a state cheerleader for 4 years and is involved in making your friends proud and spending time husband is so far. Catherine, the yard, the drive, the cheers, and coaches for all the great memories. Well, she thanks me for the things and all that together every day. Thank you. And special thanks to her mom and dad. Get started after this at last year, but no slow salary. Being thanks to Catherine Castreje. Arms on a little gap there before each split. More as the night goes on. Richardson, the ball carrier, and gets the ball to the 48-yard line. About 48-yard line. So that is about second down and 5. Or 7 Madison.
Madison Lawrence. Where's Madison? Come on out here, Madison.
On the inside.
Madison is a senior on varsity song, and she has not cheered since 8th grade in middle school. Outside of cheer, she's a member of comedy sports and the drama department. She's grateful for all the memories she's made with the team. Her greatest cheer memory is falling off her stool during her first game. All right. Madison Lawrence, thank you.
Titans with 3 to right and 3 to left, 1 to the right. Richard goes in motion, fake to him, he stays in the block, looking for a run. There's Chris Smith, block it away. Get it away. So nice patience by the 51-yard line.
Back away by
a little rush getting out after the fake, and then Richard stays in the block, but just a wonderful job, just good patience by the Titans on this offensive drive, and now we'll see if we can push it.
Steve, I was too busy doing cheer acknowledgments. I apologize for that and forgot about maybe the more important part of the game, that being the game itself.
Just as important down there.
51-yard throw from short to Wick, and it was a little underthrown, or Wick would have made it to the end zone, but we don't really care. And now we're going to have a timeout. Timeout, San Marino. And we have a timeout. Where's CC Gerhardt?
Defense and trying to look and figure out how they were
This
set
is
up.
CC's second year on varsity song, and her first year as a captain alongside Lizzie, who she's danced with for many years. She's been dancing since she was 3 years old, and ever since middle school, she dreamed about being on the song team. She enjoys being a part of cheer and is happy for the friends she's made along the way. She's made countless fun memories by being on the team and can't wait for many more. CC hopes to continue dancing for many more years. CC Gerhardt. Meg Hannon. She's a senior on varsity gal. This is her third year. In addition to cheer, Meg is a member of the varsity track, cross country, and soccer team. The opportunity to contribute to the spirit of the Take That Shoot program and to cherish all the memories she's made under the Friday Night Lights. Meg Hannon.
And he's done a good job these last 2 games. Peter Smith, one of the guys out. He typically
Currently hit by one deck.
He's right along with Jake Leftwood. And that time it was Rick who was thinking of that.
So it's going to be, I don't have a...
Finding. So first and goal. Keeper by Connor. Touchdown on the goal. Was a touchdown by Connor. He's the one that got the first 35, moved to the next 45, and then he punches it in for the touchdown. So the Titans go up 6-0. This is huge because now we're saying we can play against these guys, we can play against these guys. You never underestimate Mike Hobby. And you never overestimate the opponent, although Mike Hobby likes to do that. So,
T-shirt cannon ready to go tonight.
And a lot of time left in this game as Evans will
double
push pick undoubtedly again.
There it goes. 3 T-shirts.
Great job last week on the kick coverage. Fortunately, it didn't matter in the end.
stop for the Titans.
But the Titans doing a great job.
2 yards.
Just playing, and I hate this expression, but I'm
me,
using
second
it
down and
anyway.
13.
Playing within themselves, not trying to do too much, but using their personnel. And that's really what Mike Hobby's done. Every year we've had a different offense depending on who they are.
Lavin throws. It's incomplete, intended for McCoy. Matsumoto defending on the play, as well as Sam Pfeffer.
Well, we have a little
for Justin Matsumoto, number 16.
defense.
And number
21, Sam Pfeffer.
They look to be all over the place, even though they're outside.
Third and 13 for the Sailors, and they're big third down for Newport Harbor. Lavin in trouble, rolls out of the pocket, fires downfield, caught, nice catch, and a nice throw by Lavin, and that'll be a first down.
Pass is complete.
Step back.
from the sideline. Not a good snap that time. Thrown by Short. Downfield intended throw.
29, Brendan Duffy for the incomplete pass brings up fourth down. Stephen Barraza in punt formation.
Now, Steve, you've been, I give you all the credit in the world because you have been so civil and fine. Your son is playing center.
But not tonight, no.
Oh, that wasn't, who's snapping?
That's Seth Canal. So then I haven't been civil. Seth is a junior, sophomore, yesterday, and he came in last week. I think they feel a little more comfortable, so he's playing at the level, because the game, the more between various levels, even high school football, it's the speed of the game that throws you off.
I thought I saw him in there, and I thought, Steve has not said a word, and his son has had, and that was the first snap that was not perfect, by the way, and I thought, boy, whoever is...
Put him in now.
You want me to call down and say, hey, we got some bad snaps going on? 1st and 10. 6:05 to play in the first half. Titans lead by a score of 7-0. Good field position, penalty marker on the field. Let's see what it's all about. Illegal procedure again.
Yeah, that's 1st and...
Illegal procedure is indicated against
Someone is leaning early.
5-yard penalty. 1st and 15.
So they will again be put in that 1st and 15. Mitch, that's the 4th time they've had to deal with a 1st and 15 situation. Not something that makes the coach's heart safe.
Not at all. Not at all. Wow. Titans surprisingly leading the ball game by a score of 7-0. Not to you. Steve Tald has been steady in his support of San Marino. There's an end around, and Chris Wick makes the tackle. Ball carrier was number 20. That is Mason Walker, and he'll pick up a couple yards on the play.
Mason Walker, a lot of that when they Chris Wick goes out for the Titans. As it's basically
3-yard play, 2nd down and 12.
What they now refer to as a jetpack, where the slot man comes across. And Wick read it the whole way, stepped up and made the tackle.
Clock runs. They were out of bounds. 5:58 to go, second quarter. 2nd down, and I think I said 13. It's 2nd down and 12. Lavin, the quarterback, looks this way, fires near side, almost intercepted by Richardson. He would have taken that to the house. Lavin's pass incomplete, number 10.
Go back and take a look
The
at that.
intended receiver, Sean Richardson, number 12, defending for the Titans.
And the defense in Richardson's good enough. In fact, I was
3rd
talking
and
to his
12.
dad, Judge Richardson, before the game, and I said, when I look at their tapes, I see that he does that. He said, that's something that the defensive back should know. And I said, I'm sure they have. They spend a lot of time in film study during the week. And so they're going to figure that out. That was another example of the guy just look at him. And you saw Richardson reading to come up and make the play.
3rd down and 12 for Newport Harbor. Lavin back to pass. Pocket breaks down, being chased by Charlie Daves. Throws over the middle, and it's complete, and a penalty marker on the field. That's going to be a late hit, a double whammy against the Titans.
Pass is complete from Lavin to number 20, Mason Walker. Body marker on the field.
The receiver, I think, was number 19, Aiden Bolts. Bolts did a good job using his body to protect against...
Roughing the passer is indicated against San Marino.
Chance on to the end of this. And so the Titans will have their back to the wall here. Linez didn't agree with that.
Penalty is half the distance to the
But,
goal.
I don't think there was anything he could have done to convince him.
Missouri to the 11-yard line. 1st and 10, Newport Harbor.
From the 11, so they could get a first down without scoring.
Yeah, they can. Oh, Steve. 3rd and long. We have him in trouble. That he throws across his body. Should have been picked off. It's completed, and then we have the roughing the quarterback call, and that is as I said, a double whammy. And there's a handoff to the tailback, and boy, a rugby scrum heading towards the goal line.
Well, there's a play.
Number 72, Titans receiving the stop for San Marino.
Number 16.
Seth Matsumoto, number 16, also in the play for the
Got up
Titans.
a little slowly, but this is where
Get an 8
the
yard,
size
second
of
and
the
3.
team can really take advantage for another fine tackle by Lynette.
Number 34 with the stop for the Titans.
But it might be enough for a first down. Yep, it'll be first and
Matsumoto
goal.
again in on the play.
With a
Ball to the 1 yard line. First and goal. Front one.
Offense here to try to get the Titans off guard. Or maybe just not to put themselves in a position.
Oh, McCoy caught in the backfield. Sorry, Steve.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, McCoy was caught in the backfield by a blitzing Wick.
By a blitzing Wick. Off to Justin McCoy. Chris Wick, number 4, with the stop for the Titans. Second and goal from the 1.
Oh, Wick gets him again. Stop him. He's down. They said, no, he's not in.
McCoy, the ball carrier, Chris Wick with the
Someone blocked that
Coach also saying make some noise, and there's McCoy again, and he is into the end zone, I believe. Touchdown.
guy. Yep, he's in. Bring it to 6 and 7. 6 to 7. We'll see. Get this very important extra point here. So a penalty in a large, really a nice play by their quarterback after being flushed out, set up this one. The kick is up, and it is good. Strong leg there. So it's tied 7-7 with 3:53 here left.
Jack Stillers, 107 with the second half for the Sailors.
But a nice effort by that
San Marino 7.
And Newport is coming off a little limpy. Pardon me. Matsumoto. I'll get that right probably next year when he's in college. No, he's coming back. So the Titans looking to recover from that. It's a tie score, 7-7.
Richardson and Yaramati are deep for the Titans.
Titans ended up giving them a short field on that when they took advantage of it. Went into a very quick offense there at the end.
Number 49, J.D. Cortez to kick for the Sailors.
Cortez the kicker. Richardson back, the ball will go to Richardson, he'll take it to the 10-yard line, goes straight up the field, looking for a break, goes around the outside, finds the lane, gets pushed out at the 33-yard line, so
Sean Richardson returning for the Titans. Tackle made by number 13.
for the Titans by the boy of the month for the student of the month.
Return is out to the 37-yard line. Tony Marker on the field. You know, Steve, you said
size.
There he is. You can always tell by the high white socks.
Or something like that. Where's Coach Bob? Is he out there?
He retired a couple years ago, I think. Yeah, 1st and 15. Oh, nice keeper by Short up the middle, and Short will have a nice little gain of about 5 yards, maybe 6 on the play.
Yeah, short.
Short game.
Don't worry about it.
Second down now.
To be a loss.
Handoff to Nevin Yaramati.
For defensive end, Gabe.
Number 4, Gabe Galdamez. And number 34, Spence combined on the tackle.
We're not sure if that's
Loss of 3,
we don't know.
3rd and 13.
It looks to be about 70 guys in this game.
We have a huge roster. In fact, we have 2 pages of roster, and it's not enough. Here's Short, the quarterback. Straight drop back by Short. Good protection. Now he rolls to his right. Tries to beat a man to the corner, and Short will go down. Sacked. I'm not sure if you would call it a sack, but number 2.
Down the right side, but they have good coverage. So
For the type.
they will now bring in Seth Canal, who is also starting at center. He played yesterday, and he's going both ways now today. He went both ways yesterday. I think he might be tired after this weekend.
Big weekend for a lot of these. You know,
It's out. He's limping right now. They'll work on that back, probably keep him out here. He's a tough kid, though. Let me tell you, he's got, what is it, plantar fasciitis? Is that what he has?
oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
And if you watch him run, you see the problem there. But and so his feet kind of cramp up, and he spends a lot of time rolling it out. But he's out there trying to work it. And he's a real strong kid and does a great job.
First down for the Sailors at the San Marino 41-yard line. Titans need a stop here to go in the locker room, tied at 7. Less than 2 minutes to go. Lavin throws into the corner, has a man, and it's going to be incomplete. Thank goodness if you're a Titan fan.
Right, it seemed like a blown coverage over on the right side.
Lavin's pass is incomplete.
Aiden Goltz
Intended receiver number 19, Aiden Goltz.
was like for
Nevin Yaramati
back.
brings up second down and 10.
Second down and 10 at the 41-yard line. And Goltz was open.
Goltz was way open.
Hand off to McCoy over left tackle. McCoy will get about 5 yards on the play before he's brought down by number 16, Seth Matsumoto, and number 22, Bo Perez.
Justin McCoy.
All 3 of their timeouts
Number
are
16,
moving the
Seth
ball.
Matsumoto.
Timeouts.
Game. 3rd and 4.
Wide open again is number 19. That's Golden.
Lavin's pass is complete.
Pressure by
Aiden Goltz with the reception for the Nevin Yaramati,
Sailors
6
are
on the tackle for the Titans.
kind of a speed
First
up
down for
offense.
Hubbard at the 14-yard line.
So the clock will run, just 1 minute left. And as I said, they've got 3 timeouts.
Another third down conversion. You're right. All 3 timeouts. Hand off to McCoy. McCoy is spun down by number 72, Karush Hasibi, and number 68. I assume that's Seth Canul.
Yeah, 68 is on.
Hand off to Justin McCoy. Karush Hasibi, number 72, and number 68, Seth Canul, the stop for the Titans.
3-man, 2-yard game. Entirely different situation.
Second down and 8.
The Titans are accustomed to running. Goes to running back. He goes up the middle and he'll get in. So the Sailors take advantage of the field position here in the second quarter and score twice now. That ball was just right up the gut.
Having the hole in number
Take
97,
advantage of
Jack Starnes, to attempt the extra point.
the other side has, and with Charlie Davis out and Seth in there, it just made enough of a difference. Bad snap. Trying to run him down. He'll go down. That's nothing.
Snap is covered by the kicker, Jack Starnes. Conversion, of course, is Nevin. Score remains Newport Harbor 13 and San Marino 7.
Hang on the scoreboard for a while, as the Titans now will probably, with having the ball in the second half, will probably do very little. So we got a ball game tonight. 13-7. Sailors taking advantage of no field position twice here. Titans unable to move the ball deep out of their own territory. So results to kick off. Richardson, the ball will go to Richardson. Richardson looks to the right side again, looks for a hole, finds it along the right side. He's still on his feet, He's finally going to be knocked down at around the 37-yard line. So Richardson looked to be going out of bounds, cut back inside, but with 19 seconds left, it's unlikely that they will do anything.
Then the wing by number 29 is Brendan Duffy. And go through the 37-yard line, first down to San Marino.
They'll step back. They don't want to give anything out. I think we'll probably go and do. Football games in Dublin. We'll see you soon.
Hey, T-Town, how you doing, buddy?
Well, Mitch has to work twice as hard as I am, and I'm tired. I'm a little older than he is.
Yeah, you want $5?
Yeah.
Yeah, you brought me a lot of sodas.
I brought you a couple of food. I brought you a Coke. I got you a what? Give me that whatever you want. Okay, there you go. Hey, that's what you do. That's what you do.
Folks, before tonight's band performance, San Marino Marching Band and Color Guard presents the 20 seniors who will be graduating this year. Most have spent all 4 years performing the band, and we want to thank them and recognize them and their families for their dedication, talent, and leadership. Here they are and what they are looking forward to in their last year performing for San Marino High School. First senior, James Bird. This is James' 4th year in band. He's been playing the flute for 8 years and piccolo for 2. He's looking forward to making marching band championships. And James, it says he's not here. Is that right? James Bird, our first senior. Number 2, Brandon Chung. This is Brandon's 4th year in band. First year as assistant drum major. And 8 years of playing the saxophone. Looking forward to the competitions and the championships. Brendan Chung. Jonathan Guan. This is Jonathan's 4th year in band, 7 years of playing the trombone, and he's looking forward to shedding many tears at the end of the season. That's nice. Jonathan Guan. Kiana Huang. This is Kiana's 4th year in band, her 4th year on the mallets, and she's looking forward to winning percussion sweepstakes at the end of the year. That's a senior tradition. Kiana Huang. Juliana Judge. This is Juliana's 1st year in band. 6th year of playing the French horn, looks forward to not missing out on any of the band events because this band thing, she says, is quite cool. Juliana Judge. Steve Kim. This is Steve's 3rd year in band, his 8 years of playing trumpet, looking forward to making the championships at the end of the year. Steve Kim, there he is. Amber Koo. This is Amber's 3rd year in band, 9 years of playing the flute, looking forward to going to band for the rest of the year and hoping her parents don't stop her from going. Says Amber's not here either. Stacy Lau. This is Stacy's 4th year in color guard, looking forward to finishing up the show and spending time with everyone. Stacy Lau. Dennis Lee. This is Dennis's 3rd year in band, his 8 years playing the trombone, looking forward to making the most of what's left in this band season. Catherine Lichman. This is Catherine's 4th year in band, 2 years on the marimba, and she's looking forward to playing the show and the competitions as well. Catherine Lichman. Matthew Matsuda. This is Matthew's 3rd year in marching band, 4 years on the vibraphone, and he's looking forward to putting out the best show that San Marino has ever made. Matthew Matsuda. Julian Quiroz. This is Julian's 2nd year in band, 7 years playing the trumpet, looking forward to hopefully not breaking anything during the season. Aren't we all? Julian Quiroz. Ben Ung. This is Ben's 4th year in band, 3 years on the tuba, 5 years playing the flute, looking forward to having fun with the underclassmen, especially when competition season begins, is Ben Ung. Dina Weiss. Her 4th year in band, 7 years on clarinet, looking forward to all the competitions as well. Dina Weiss. Tessa Weiss. This is Tessa's 4th year in band, 3 years on the snare and 1 year on the bass drum. And she also is looking forward to the competition season. Tessa Weiss. Ray Wen. This is Ray's 4th year in band and has played the clarinet for 8 years, looking forward to getting into the marching band championships. Ray Wen. Ryan Wu. This is Brian's 4th year in band, 6 years playing the tuba, looking forward to making the most of the season and spending time with all of his bandmates for the last time. Brian Wu. Stella Yao, the drum major. It's her 4th year in band, 10 years playing flute, and her 1st year as drum major, looking forward to all the competitions and making treasured memories with the band. Drum major, Stella Yao. Jacob Yim. This is his 4th year in band, 4 years on the bass drum, and he's looking forward to showing off all the hard work in marching band championships. Jacob Yim. Last not least, Colin Yokoyama. And this is Colin's 3rd year in the band and in percussion, looking forward to becoming half of the hunk of the man that Dennis is. Okay, good job, Colin. Colin Yokoyama. Let's give them all a big round of applause for their dedication to the marching band and making the marching band as outstanding as it is. And the award-winning marching band color guard. Okay, Stella, you've done a lot of work here. Take one deep breath. Very good. Okay. Drum major and co-Rotary Student of the Month, Stella Yao, is your band ready? I believe that to be the affirmative. You may take the field in exhibition.
I was born on January 8, 1942, exactly 300 years after the death of Galileo. I had come to Cambridge and cosmology. In cosmology, I was the German at school. It became clear something was not quite right with me. I fell over and had great difficulty getting up again. My mother realized something was wrong and took me to the doctor. I spent weeks in Mars Hospital and had many tests. They never actually told me what was wrong, but I guess enough to know it was pretty bad.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I'm so used to it that it just is like old hat to me. So,
It's a little like, I don't know, I feel like it feels like moving back here. I've only
nice. What's your name? Lucy. Very good. Are you excited? Okay. So, what do you want to do? Like the PA where everyone hears you? You want to do the TV? So one is like when something happens, you say. You want to do that?
Or what else?
Or the TV. No one can hear you. That only goes on an old TV broadcast. That's on YouTube. So it's totally your call. The PA one, right? Okay, good. Okay, great. Another Wenley. Yeah.
Okay, well, she got to be mayor for the day, and now she got to be, announcer for the day. Yes, she's in good hands. Both you guys.
Steve, do you want to do this stand up or like never sit or do this? Do you want to have a chair here? Over it? Yeah, I think so. It'll be very crowded, but we can do it, I think. Okay. But I can stand up. Yeah, if you want to do that. If we all fit, that's no problem. No, I can stand up. Okay. So Lucy, have a seat. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. So I don't expect you to know a lot that's going on. So I'm going to almost tell you what to say. So the play will go on, and I'll say something. As is the speak from Connor Short, Jake Leftwich, or something like that, and then you just say it, okay? And then I'll say something, tackle made by somebody, and you just say it. And I'll say gain 5 yards, and you say like second down and 5, okay? So basically, I don't expect you to really know what you're doing, but I expect you to do what I say, okay? Now, and one thing is talking really loud, and right into the microphone. So it's like down here, and you don't talk. So I want to make sure you're good. Okay? Are you excited for this? Okay, just to let you know that I get nervous for every audience. Still, after 20 years, I still get nervous. So that's a good thing. So we've got our rosters here. Let's, so this is their line, so I might point to it occasionally. But, anyway, so listen to what I say, and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it one bit. Just have a good time, okay? How about that? Titan Marching Band and Color Guard is under the direction of Director Shorta Horikawa. Percussion Caption Head Scott Tanaka. Color Guard Co-Caption Heads Andrew Arce and Edgar Arias. And Visual Caption Head Kayla Gestiker. The band and Color Guard enthusiastically thanks the San Marino High School students, parents, faculty, administration, and the instrumental music boosters for their support. Thank you. Tell us when you want us back on. Okay. What song should we play? Is there something here? Should I play Africa? Do you like that song? What's that? Okay, let's play it. Oh.
Back to San Marino High School. I guess you've been enjoying this halftime show. Interestingly, but the Newport Carver band, the travel band was over sitting in the RC, our band seat watching, and it was like looking at them watching our band it was just something to them naturally as the game. Titans down 13-7. We're joined now with Lucy Wenley, who's into it. She'll be our announcer. Lucy, are you excited about this?
Yes.
Lucy will do the PA announcing.
Thank you.
Mitch said he's going to check out from TV for a while. I'm not sure he hasn't been checked out all game, but we'll leave that discretion. Titans scoring in the first quarter on a long drive to start, led by some runs by Connor Short, softening up that defensive back and the long pass to Rick, and then ultimately all the way down to the 1 yard line, and then ultimately the Titans were able to push it in as Connor Short kept the ball. Then in the second quarter, it was all Newport. as the Titans gave Newport decent field position starting around the 10 drives. We had a big third and long situation where they picked up the first down, and then another 15 yards for tagging on for a late hit of the quarterback, and that set up here. Hold on, first touchdown, and the second touchdown, they just pushed in, running. So the Titans hopefully will come out. They'll get the ball here to start the second half and see what they can do. Now it's short day, but basically this is a survival game for the Titans. Cade Wentz, the quarterback, out. Tommy Long, the center, out. Bo Hobby, the running back, out. And then throw on top of that, Heimerl, a defensive back, he's out. And then Wheeler Smith, who plays both ways, both as a receiver and as a safety, he's out with an illness. So the Titans trying to put together a Band-Aid product here tonight. They brought in Connor Short. They brought in Seth Canal. They brought in number 6-year median, Martin Harvey, as a running back. They Jackson. Wembley on defense, if you see it on defense, those are names we have before tonight, typically in those positions, although Jackson mainly plays a lot of offense. Newport Harbor 3-1 coming into tonight. Titans 4-1 coming into tonight. Senior night. Here as we've honored the senior cheerleaders, senior football players, and the senior band members. Tomorrow night is coronation for the Titans. This next week, join us back here at the stadium as the Titans in a homecoming game. Their last regular season home game in September, basically unheard of, as we take on those South Pasadena Tigers for the Crowley Cup, and then they'll go on the road to Triple City, La Cañada, and then Monrovia to finish out the season. But that's the way it is. Several years ago, when the Titans were putting in their new field, they switched a lot of those situations, those home situations, and they were forced to play on the road for most of that season. And then when they brought it back, it ends up the Titans now will play games on the road or at home.
Welcome Lucy Wendland, Victoria's building a parent party is going to announce the third quarter. And the Sabres will kick off on Titans
and Jeremiah
in the third quarter.
At about the 10-yard line. Richardson's had some good returns up that right sideline. This time they're going to kick it to Marty. They're going to take the ball from 10. He's looking to go on the right side. He finds a hole to the outside. Good loss. Shows some speed. Fights off. Russell out of bounds. On the 37-yard line.
Tackled by number 10, Rich Clement.
Nigel Landon, number 78.
First down, San Marino at 38.
Good job. Good. Number 70, they're your tackles for tonight, along with Carson Giles.
Fun, huh?
Left goes turn around looking at you. Fakes it. Keeper by Connor Short. He goes up the middle, picks up. Looks to be about 3 yards.
Connor Short, the ball carrier.
Short probably the leading rusher for the Titans.
Tackled in by number 4, Gabe Galdames.
Second down and 7.
Second down and 7.
Second and 7.
You're getting more clamps
Split out
than the
right.
game is.
Malone here in the slot. Looks to be Your Marty goes in motion, fakes to him. Connor Short looks for some space, finds
Connor Short, the ball
goes
carrier.
down
Connor
hard.
Short is the ball carrier.
He'll pick up, looks to be about a yard, so that'll pick up a 3rd and 5.
Gain of 2.
Titans have not rolled much, but when they've had, they've had some pretty good
Third and
success.
5.
Very good. Very good. You're good. She's good, isn't she, Paul?
Yeah,
She's better than me.
she's good at you.
She might take my job.
3rd down. Quick pass over the middle. He hit early, but no flag. But nonetheless, that is number 4, Chris Wick, on the quick
Short
end.
pass is complete.
Pick up the first down very quick. Quick release. 10 yards.
Gain of 10 yards.
So the first down, San Marino.
First down, San Marino.
Titans will flip the box, and it'll be first down. Play comes in. Connor Short trying to get it. Marty in the backfield. He will get the flip. Looks for some run. He can't find anybody.
Yaramati, the ball carrier.
Yaramati, the ball carrier.
Titans were running that in practice all week long, and they
Brought
struggled
down
with
by
it.
number 2, Jack
Handing
Phillips.
the ball to Yaramati and making sure that it wasn't fumbled, but in that instance,
Lost some
Yaramati was
yards.
able to hold on to it, but they weren't able to pick up any yards. It's the first time they've run that play tonight. Whip will go far right, Richardson on the slot, Leftwich here on the left side.
Okay, here we go.
Second
And
and
only 10 minutes
11.
to go.
Short back to pass. On the ground. Yaramati will fall on it. That's number 4.
Covered by Yaramati.
Fumble on the
Gabe
play, recovered by
Galdamez.
Yaramati.
Not even sure if that's Gabe Galdamez, but he gets the credit for the sack
Lost is
nonetheless.
the 43-yard line.
3rd and
And it'll
20.
bring up
3rd and
3rd
20.
and a century for the Titans. Not the way you wanted to start here.
Here's Jackson, see number 17. Second guy.
Titans with 4
This is
receivers.
like watching a big TV.
Yeah.
They just let this guy
Bring the play in. Five seconds, they gotta get it off. He gets it off. Steps up. He's hit as he throws. Rick goes up for it and basically knocks it out of Luke Hatfield. The
First
safety
pass is incomplete.
and although Chris Rick, not even
Intended
sure
for
that's
Chris
Luke
Wick.
Hatfield because they
Coverage
listed
on the play by
him as
Luke
a
Hatfield.
freshman.
Coverage on the play from Luke Hatfield.
4th and 20.
So the Titans will be forced to punt.
Okay, so we've got
Number 5, Stephen Barraza will be the punter.
Stephen
Number
Barraza,
33, Justin
confirmation.
McCoy back.
And Justin McCoy is deep for Newport Harbor.
Justin McCoy is deep for Newport Harbor.
Here's the punt by Barraza. Good punt, moves him out of the spot. Tries to get around the corner. Jackson Wendling chases him down, pushes him out along with Yaramati. So the Sailors, decent field position
McCoy
again.
is run out of bounds by my brother, Jackson Runway.
We will have the ball on the 40-yard line.
First down, Newport Harbor.
First down, Newport Harbor.
So the Sailors coming off the last 2 drives they have scored.
That's awesome. And it's true. He ran it out of bounds.
As we said, a different defense here at times.
Okay, so they're
Trying to fill the gaps made by the injuries, running a different defensive front tonight.
Loud. Okay. That's the quarterback.
Handoff goes up the middle, stop again by Linez, who comes across to make the tackle. That's
Justin
number
McCoy.
3,
Hand off to Justin
Justin
McCoy.
Brought
McCoy.
down by Ethan Lanez.
Brought down by Ethan
They will give him
Lanez
credit for
Charlie
2
Davis.
and
yards.
Charlie Davis.
Gain of 2
Davis back in, and
Gain of
Davis
2
is good at
yards.
the end
Second
of
down
the
and
first
8.
half.
Second down and 8.
Beautiful.
That voice you hear in the background belongs to Lucy Wendling, who's taking over for Mitch. Mitch is on a spa day, if anybody wants to know.
Yeah.
Getting his hair and nails done.
I need my hair done. I think that's right.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Let's watch. What's going on
Man
here?
in motion. The ball will go to
Number
him. The
10
Titans
has
look to
it.
spread it out. They do.
Comes up number 2, Rich Lemon, the ball carrier.
Rich Lemon, the ball carrier.
Brought down by number 22,
Suffered
Bo
2 yards.
Perez.
Brought down by number 22, Bo Perez.
Good job by
Loss
Perez.
of 3 yards.
Probably never
Loss of
played
3.
Loss of 3
linebacker
yards.
before.
Third and 10.
First 2
Third and
weeks
10.
tonight. He does a good job. Just spread him out, spreading out, and making the tackle.
Okay, 11.
No pressure. The ball goes up. Good try for number 19.
17.
Okay. Lavins Titans only rushing 3 on that one. Not able to put any pressure, but it doesn't matter.
Defended by number
As the
18,
throw is high and the Titans
Defended on the play
will
by my
hopefully
brother,
get good field
Jackson Wendling.
position.
Defended on the play by my
As they
brother
are
Jackson
forced to-
Wendling.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
Good shot in the
Fourth down.
Good job. Good job.
13-7 if you're just joining us.
Timeout, Newport Harbor.
Timeout.
Timeout, Newport Harbor.
Newport Harbor is,
Good, very good.
I don't know if they were going to go for a fake and then decided against it or didn't have enough guys in the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, they had enough guys in the field. They elected to call the timeout. 13-7, 7:17 left in the third quarter portion. The Titans would love to find a little rhythm here on offense. How do you feel?
Good.
So I get really nervous before the game. Once it
Let's
starts,
see Stephen Bronson back.
It's neat that you can speak in front of
Titan.
But it's also gone through a lot of, see on the ball. And
Let me tell you,
it's like you're talking to
workouts
TV, you know.
these guys go
Let's
through
say Sean
is
Richardson
right
came for
before they're allowed to come back. They have to go through a very intensive workout. A lot of stairs, a lot of stands. And I saw Barraza doing it during the snap. It's good, a little low. Bo Perez puts a little pressure on it as the ball bounces along the left hash mark, and it's finally rolled dead.
Ball down to the 28-yard line.
Ball down to the 28-yard line.
First down,
Look to
San Marino.
switch the field a little bit here as we have not had good field position to start our last 3 drives. First and 10 for the Titans on their own 28-yard line. Fake. Connor keeps it. Connor finds some rushing room. 10 yards. Connor on the ball carrier. Picks up about 10 yards.
Right down by number 29, Brendan Duffy.
Brought down by number 29, Brendan Duffy.
Okay, hang on.
There's a sailor down.
Gain of 11 yards.
Gain of 11
And
yards.
I'll say official timeout on the field.
Official timeout on the field.
Good. There you go. So now we have to be quiet.
Looking on his right angle, I don't see a number. It looks to be number 29. That is Brendan Duffy as a defensive back.
We don't want them to. Did you play
I'm not sure if that's 29 or 59.
Are you on the show team? How you guys doing?
Good. We lost one game. We won one game.
It is 29. That's McDuffie. Pardon me, Brendan Duffy gets up. And
Brendan
make it to
Duffy,
the
the
sidelines.
injured player.
Brendan Duffy, the injured player.
Okay, there you go. Good.
They'll give the Titans the first down on that, so give them a gain of 11. Nice run by Connor Short.
What's your favorite song?
I don't know.
You have one you want to play? Do that.
First down as they blow us back into action. Left foot goes into motion. Fake. Oh, that time it didn't fake anybody. Is
Connor Short, the ball carrier.
Connor Short, the ball
Short gets
carrier.
hit in the backfield and loses the yard.
Brought down by number 44, Connor Spence.
Loss of the yard.
Spence
Loss of the yard.
gets credit
Second
for the
and 11.
tackle.
Second and 11.
Very good. Good job.
So 2nd and 11. It's been the problem with the Titans. They've been in long 2nd down and 3rd down situations tonight. Not something you really like to see.
Why be forfeit?
What's that?
Why be forfeit?
They're already fakes
We
going
did,
left.
we had too many guys were getting
right.
hurt.
He's going to keep it with the ball right corner. He brings the ball out. He will get the ball carrier. So another nice run by Connor.
Down by number 4, Gabe Galvanez.
Brought down by number 4, Gabe Gomez.
And
Gabe Bowman gets the credit for the tackle. Gabe Gomez, pardon me.
Gain of 12.
First down, San Marino.
So the Titans now first time at or across the 50 in their last 3 drives. Fake flip. Short keeps it.
So it's going to be short the ball carrier again.
Select the ball carrier.
It's kind of an option
Ball demand
pitch.
with the tackle.
You don't see that too often,
Gain of
but
4.
he had the option of
Second and
either
6.
pitching it
Second
to
and
your
6.
Marty or
Wow, you're
keeping
good.
it himself.
You're
And when he saw the linebackers
I should
load
quit.
out to
Just like
follow
you.
Yarmati, he kept the ball and picked up 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Wick will move into the slot. Richardson in motion this time. Late snap. It's the problem that we're having is the snap is just a little late.
Okay, Connor Short,
So
the ball
we
carrier.
lose the
Connor
option
Short,
of
the
getting it
ball
off to
carrier.
Brought
Richardson
down
by
by
the
number
time
6, Clay
the ball gets
Leolos.
there.
Brought down by number 6, Clay
And
Leolos.
number 2, Jack Phillips.
And number 2, Jack Phillips.
3rd
Gain of 2
and
yards.
5.
Gain of 2 yards.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Good.
Short looks, throws to Wick, no, throws to Richardson on the outside.
Short's pass is
He
incomplete.
doesn't, and so here's a
12, Sean Richardson.
Titans.
Intended for number 12, Sean
Looks like they'll go ahead and
Phillips
punt the
on
ball,
coverage.
which
Jack
I think
Phillips on
basically they
coverage.
just need
4th
to
and
start
5.
with
Fourth
better
and
field
5.
position. So they need
Okay,
to put
so
the
let's
ball,
go,
good try by the Titans. They picked up 20, 25, 28 yards. Now it's going to be a field position game as both teams have struggled
Justin
offensively
McCoy
tonight
deep
with
for
a
the
13-7.
Steelers.
Braza the punter, he gets it. Gets off a decent punt. He says get away with it. No, it's not. The ball bounces on about the 30 and then will roll out of bounds at the
down at the
27-yard
yard
line.
line.
Punt and down by the 27-yard line.
And first down, Newport Harbor.
First down, Newport Harbor.
So Lucy, you play SMCA football, is that right?
Yeah.
Right here in Titan Stadium, correct?
Yes.
What team you play for?
Patriots.
And what position?
Tight end.
Oh, there you go. Kind of like Jackson, right? All right, here we go.
1st and 10 for the Sailors. They'll have the ball to start on the 27-yard line. Looking to pass, he'll look the whole way, wide open. It's number
So Levin's pass complete to number 10,
Rich Lemon.
Lavin's pass
Lemon
complete
left
to
it
number
alone
10,
on the
Rich
sideline.
Lemon.
Unfortunately,
gain of 4 yards.
Gain of 4
slipped out of bounds
yards.
after a
Second down and
4-yard
6.
pickup.
Second down and 6.
There you go, good.
It's a problem with playing a lot of new guys and linebackers that load somebody through there, and the linebacker doesn't necessarily follow it. All their calls come in, including the line instruction. Sailors go in motion, the ball goes up the middle. He is tripped up right away by Lopez again, who sweeps in from his defensive
Justin
end
McCoy, the ball
position.
carrier.
Justin McCoy, the ball carrier.
Brought down by number 34, Ethan Leonard.
Brought down by number 34, Ethan
So big
Leonard.
3rd down here in the 3rd quarter.
Gain of
Titans
one.
down
3rd and
13 to
4.
7.
3rd and 4.
Titans
Good
would
job.
love a stop here. Little change of play here at the last second. Take the handoff, goes across the middle. Nothing, but they're going to throw the flag.
Okay.
They're going to throw the flag.
Levin's
They're going to
pass
say
is
that
incomplete.
someone
Lavin's pass
grabbed
is
Rory
incomplete.
McCrary's
Number
arm
17,
there,
Rory
Intended for
and
number
they're going to get the
17,
first down.
Rory
So
McCrary.
Penalty marker on the field.
marker
I don't
on the
know
field.
who's to blame, but they're gonna call it.
Let's just wait, okay?
They'll move the ball out to the 48-yard line. So penalty on third down.
Pass
gives
interference against San Marino.
Pass interference
Sailors-
against San Marino.
Moves the ball to the
A first
48-yard
down.
line.
Moves the ball to the 48-yard line.
First down, Newport Harbor.
First down, Newport Harbor.
A
Good
little
job.
slant pattern. The arm got caught someplace it shouldn't. Man, motion will go to him. He flies on the right side and he's hit by number 6 Marty and number
Hand off to
17.
number 24, Chase Greer.
Hand off to number
Next
24,
Wendley
Chase
comes up and
Greer.
make a
Tackle
tackle.
made by number
Speeding
4,
up the
Chris
Titans.
Tackle made by number 4, Chris Wick.
And number
Chris
6,
Whitmore
Nevin
is
Yaramati.
going to
And
get
number
that
6,
tackle.
Nevin Yaramati.
4-yard gain.
4-yard gain.
Second down.
Second down.
Excuse me, second down and 4.
Second down and 4.
I made
6-yard
a
gain,
mistake,
second
my
and
bad.
4.
I made a mistake. It was a 6-yard gain. It was my bad.
Sailors on the move again. Big handoff on the middle. Being chased by Linez. Linez can't bring him down, but he is brought down. And there's a penalty flag that goes in.
Lavin, the ball
Seth
carrier.
Lavin, the ball carrier.
Matsumoto.
Brought down by
They
number
will
16,
call
Seth Matsumoto.
a
Brought down by number 16,
targeting
Seth
call, which would be
Penalty marker on the
Matsumoto.
field.
Penalty marker on the field.
That's personal foul.
Personal
Coming ahead on Matsumoto.
Personal foul.
I didn't see it. It was hard to see from where we are.
Against
But
San Marino.
that's 30 yards of penalties against the Titans in this drive alone.
You can say ball marked the
Ball will
31
go all the way down to the 31-yard line on this one. So
First down, Newport
most of
Harbor.
First
their
down, Newport Harbor.
There you go.
most of their yards on this drive have been caused by penalties.
One foot in front of the other.
First down. 2:37 left here in the third quarter. Man motion followed by Bo Perez. So the run goes to the right side. He's brought down.
Okay, Justin McCoy, the ball carrier.
Justin McCoy is
Brought down.
Number 21, Sam Pfeffer.
brought down by number 21, Sam Pfeffer.
This is Pfeffer's first defensive start for the Titans.
Penalty marker on the field.
Penalty marker on the
Illegal
field.
block.
Illegal block.
Chuck
below the
block.
waist.
Illegal
That'll
block
move it
below the
back
waist.
Against
I didn't
Newport
see
Harbor.
it.
Against Newport Harbor.
There you go.
Chop block is going to be a 15-yard penalty.
All right.
So that
Penalty
will
moves the ball to the
make
45-yard
it
line.
first
Penalty
and
moves the ball to the
25.
41-yard line.
The Titans here are going to break with that
First
penalty.
down and 24.
First down and 24.
Good job. Right. Right.
First and 24. In the pass. Control by the Titans. Gets it outside. He'll throw it out of bounds. Good decision.
Lavin's pass is incomplete.
Lavin's pass is incomplete.
Number 20, Mason
Good pressure by
Walker.
the
Intended
Titans.
for number 20, Mason Walker.
There's
Nevin Yaramati defending for the Titans.
Yaramati on the
Nevin
coverage.
Yaramati defending for the pass.
Okay, second down and 24.
Second down and 24.
So with the incomplete, you just heard it. That'll bring second and 24. Good hustle by the Titans on that play. Pass goes back, looks for number 6 across the middle. He gets him as
Lavin's
see who
pass
the
is
defender
complete.
was. That's
Lavin's
not
pass
almost
is
looked like
Clay Leolos
jumped
with the
the coverage,
reception.
but he did
Clay Leolos
not.
with the
Couldn't get in.
reception.
Number
Brought
6,
down by
that
number
tight
21,
They're
Sam
tight
Pfeffer.
ends. Clay
Brought down by number
Leolos.
21, Sam Fisher.
Although,
First down.
as we can tell, there was
Wait,
Leolos has a
third and 10.
history of 110
Oh,
pound
man,
freshman.
that was close.
Let me
Sorry
tell you,
about
that guy right now is right out there is neither a freshman or 110 pounds. Third and 10. Little jump. They didn't call the procedure. They throw underneath Leolis again. Was a Lavin pass Moda.
Lavin pass complete.
Number 6, Clay Leolis with the catch.
Matsumoto was able to stop him just short of third down. They'll
Seth
bring up
Matsumoto with the tackle.
and
Seth Matsumoto with the tackle.
4th and 3.
Gain of 8.
They're in 4 down territory.
4th and 2.
4th and 2.
Good
So very
job.
important 4th down here. Late in the third quarter, Titans down by 6. Play has changed. Back to pass, he looks quickly over, gets across the middle to Leolis. Leolis using that big body to shield the ball, and he'll get the first down.
The pass is complete to Clay Leolos.
Brought down by number 4, Chris
Leolis is a big tight end. That regular tight end body.
First down.
Shield against defenders on that one. Hand up to go up the middle, tackle right, no pass, I'm sorry. Oh, that is number. I'll call that ball down, that looks like Richardson.
First down to San Marino.
So a big break for the Titans
At the 24-yard line.
Is that Matsumoto?
No, I thought it was Leftwich myself.
Leftwich?
Yeah,
I'm not sure who has a pick, but it doesn't matter. The Titans come up with a big one there. That's just their 3rd interception for the Titans tonight.
Well, we could do something here. Okay, get ready, Lucy.
Titans love to put together a good drive here at the end of the third quarter. Leftwich goes in motion, snap a little late again. Connor
short the ball carrier.
This sets up about a yard and a half.
Brought down by number 44.
Brought down by number 44, Thomas
Two
West.
things has to
Gain of
happen.
2.
Either we gotta get the snap back.
Gain of
first,
2.
Gain of 2.
Second down,
or the man
8.
in motion
Second
needs
down,
to
8.
slow down a little
Good
bit
job.
so that the snap gets there on a timely basis. That'll be the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Let's hear it for Lucy Wendland. Make sure you come see Lucy play your Titans game. And now let's honor more cheerleaders. Where's Carly Hilbert? Come on down here. Carly's a second-year member of the varsity yell, and she's a flyer in a town she loves. She's proud to be posted close to 18 alongside her best friends. Her favorite memories are under the Friday night lights. Being a cheerleader allowed her to contribute to the spirit of San Marino and create lifelong memories. Love her cheer team and friends. San Marino front row. Carly Hittner. Alex McCreary. Alex is a senior on varsity yell, has been trained for 5 years. She was co-captain of junior varsity her sophomore year. When Alex is not cheering, she's on stage doing all school musicals in one act. She loves musical theater and seeing movies with her friends. From her favorite moments on cheer, we're painting signs for homecoming and being in a parade, excited and sad for the last football season. Alex McCreary. Natalie Pearson. Natalie is a senior on varsity yell, been trained for 3 years. She has 2 older siblings and a cat named Gus. Although this is Natalie's final year of cheer, she has enjoyed all the fun memories and the girls and can't wait to make more. Her favorite memories on cheer include cheer camp and homecoming. Cheer has been filled with so many laughs and exciting times. Loves it. Natalie Pearson. Mia Santino. Mia is a senior and is the game day captain. This is her 3rd year as a San Marino Titan cheerleader. Has enjoyed every second of being a part of the Friday Night Lights. Mia has made many incredible memories of being part of the homecoming parade, making signs, and dancing on pep rallies. She's also made wonderful lifelong friends with all the girls on Titan cheer. Mia thanks everyone for the great memories. Mia Santino.
Pick up with it, so good play by.
Raise your hand, cheerleaders, if you're senior. Thank you all, JM, for being for cheer camp and making these things so much fun. Thank you.
Clearly, so that Titans now.
Tell us to play about the Titans. Losses back to the 18-yard line.
After an interception,
Third down and 15.
they've got a lot of guys out. Join me, Mitch. Oh, you're really lucky. You did great.
Oh, I would love this. Let's get
So third and long, short back to pass, looks across the middle to Richardson. Richardson has it.
Oh, you're
looking
welcome.
for
Thank you. Great
some
job.
room, Can't
Great
find
job.
any. He's driven out of bounds at the 25-yard line, short of the first down.
The short one,
Pass to Richardson.
Pass is complete to Sean Richardson. Knocked out of bounds at the 26-yard
Punt
line.
again, and they're deep into their own
Pressure
territory.
25-yard line brings up fourth down and 7. Verrazza in punt formation for the Titans.
Titans looking to get the last member out there, Charlie Davis, in the run of shame.
Deep for the Sailors, number 33, Justin
He's the
McCoy.
middle man on that. Raz's punt.
Good.
It's a good one this time.
Oh, that
it's
was
a bad hop
really
though.
hot.
And Richardson will down it at the 40.
Raz's kick is down at the 35-yard line. 35 yards on the kick by Verrazza. First down, Newport Harbor at the 36-yard line.
Mitch, join me again.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about my stuff.
And I was unable to defend myself.
I ever have. Oh dear, Steve, what fun we have here. As Lucy Wenling, her parents won a parent party auction, so Lucy was able to announce a quarter of Titan football. And
Lucy was
oh
mayor
man,
today as well.
oh so she's been mayor for the day, and she's been announcer for the day. Let's hope she gets over her agoraphobia, shall we?
Yeah, she wasn't very shy.
Not at all.
I did like the tackle by my brother, and the play by my brother.
There you go. That was nice, wasn't it? So it'll be first down and 10 for the Sailors. Hand off to McCoy. McCoy will lean forward for a couple yards on the play, but then he's going to be brought down by Ethan Lainez and Charlie Days.
behind the ball, so behind the line of scrimmage, but they should have called it on the block anyway. You can't target a block in the head like that.
So 3rd down and 7 for the Sailors. 9:20 to play in the ball game. Sailors lead 13-7. Little screen pass is picked up by San Marino. And that is Seth Matsumoto who makes the play for the Titans.
Well, both Perez who read that.
first and 10.